Local can grind.
Local kind grind.
Local can grind.
Local kind grind.
We brought a 17 a girl. It's good fun time.
Good fun time.
Local can grind.
Local kind grind.
Local can grind.
Local kind grind.
No need cook dinner. We bring in a winner. Local can grind. Aloha. Welcome to vocalkinegrindz, the companion to our video show WAIKANE, where we explore old video from the 1990s and the year 2000 about restaurants and food and fun and music and all kinds of things that were happening back then. And vocalkinegrindz, we're going to talk about what's happening now and our memories from back then. And I'm going to be talking with a lot of my friends and family and whoever, just we just talk about life in general. But this show is the companion to the show that we showed this past Friday. Lena Girl's supposed to be with me. She is feeling under the weather, so maybe at another episode we can get her in here and we'll do that. But right now I want to take you to a conversation that I had with the original Island Storm, a guest that I had back in the year 2000 or 1999, I forget, but I had them on my show and we performed, I'm sorry, a song called Manang's Chicken. But allow me to introduce you to them right now. Hello, everybody. So I have with me the original members of the group Island Storm. My brother June, my brother Dash is here, brother Vince Boy is here, and I haven't seen you guys forever. So to introduce yourselves to the audience, if you guys could, I want to know, June, what school you grad and what year you grad?
June from what, Paul, class of 87.
Oh, sweet. Oh, me and you, same, 87. And Des, what school you grad, my brother?
Hello, everyone. I'm Des, Pro City 77.
Yee, go Chargers.
Ciao.
Oh, 77. I never even know you was that old.
Yeah.
You still look young.
Older
Look at
than
my
dirt.
beard. You look young. I look old.
You look younger than everybody.
That's the truth. That's the truth. And Vince, what school you grad?
Vince graduated from Pro City 2013.
Oh, right on.
No.
Also, so you guys still, I'm on same alma mater.
No, 1990.
That's sweet. That's sweet.
Same alma mater.
That's mean. Oh, so 90 grad.
Yes.
Oh, so you and I and Judah are all close age.
Yes.
You're like 3 years younger. Yeah. So Lena is I don't know if you knew, but Lena, she's 90 as well.
Oh, okay. Right on.
My best memory with Vince was we was in the parking lot at the Mormon church out in up in the middle area. What do they call that?
Newtown.
Yeah.
Like
Right?
Newtown.
The new town.
Yeah.
And we were singing what song was that? Baby, don't decide it.
Oh yeah.
I was beatboxing. Lena was harmonizing with you. You were singing lead. That was awesome. And of course, my favorite memory with all you guys is when we shot at the WAIKANE store.
Yes.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I love that memory. I still reflect like fondly on it. That was so much fun. And I had so many Samoan friends and Tongan friends and Hawaiian friends that messaged me after, just all kinds of stuff. There's like, Sam, this was amazing. I love this. I want to go eat the chicken. But it was James, who's not here. Hey, Atta's with us. Woohoo! James was the one who turned me on to, or actually told me to go to that store. I've been eating that store since a small kid, but I only been eating the peanuts and the sushi. I never knew anything about the chicken. And he was
we gotta
get me onto the chicken.
Introduce himself and what school and what year.
Yeah. We just got Atta. He's connected with his audio, and as soon as he does, I'm gonna ask my brother Atta, Mr. Asifo. Oh, it's there you are, Mr. Asifo. Just for my friends here. What school you grad and what year you grad, my brother? He's still connecting. Atta, how you?
Oh, good.
So like what school you grad and what year?
What's that?
What school you grad and what year?
Radford, 1988.
Radford. 1988?
Yes, sir.
Oh, so you one year younger than June and I, and a year, like 2 years older than Vince. That's mean. That's mean.
Yeah.
I was trying to explain to some Holly friends of mine that like why we always say our high school and our year we grad, and it's like it's something that they don't understand, but
Yeah.
like it's I said it's just like me walking up to you and shaking hi and saying, "Hi, I'm Sam from so and so." But that's the way, like I always wanted to,
Yeah.
every time I meet with somebody, I always introduce myself like that to a local. Always.
That's right.
I would like some basic thoughts about how you guys, the memories from us shooting at WAIKANE store. June, you go first.
Memories of shooting at WAIKANE store. Oh, it was a long time ago, first off. 20-something years ago. But my memory of that was fond memories. Being with Big Brothers. And then I think that was the first time I met you, Sam. You and Lena Girl. Was an awesome experience.
Was that the first time?
I think so.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah, I think so. But that was fun. But I was already a fan of you guys at that time when we first met you. So yeah.
I think that was like I think it was the 11th show that we shot with you guys, and so was right around almost at March. So
yes.
I hadn't been on the air for longer than 2 months by that time. But
I was watching you guys as you guys was still performing.
Yeah. How about you, Des? Do you remember anything from that day?
Oh yeah. Really excited about heading on down there, and I know my boy Hunter was just a baby yet, so we had him and his mom sitting in the car while we was doing all the video shoot and stuff, and it was an experience. The first time we ever did anything like that. So
you know, like for me, like that was like, all of that stuff was first time for me. Like I had never ever shot anything on a TV show. Well, but when I was a little kid, but I wasn't in the industry, yeah. It's just like, smoking like this. We just kind of hanging out and talking story. That's all I do. And the music. But Vince, how about you, Vince? What do you remember for that day?
I don't remember much, but rewatching the video, it brought back a lot. Just driving up, the drive up there was pretty nice, and just the simplicity of the camera, the camera work, but for me, I was like, wow, this is amazing. We're actually in a music video, and we're making a music video, and I tell my kids, hey, I did a music video back in the day, and they don't believe me.
Did you guys ever shoot Manong's Chicken with Davey for Overdrive Live?
No.
No. You didn't.
No.
I was looking around all around the net for an example of it. I couldn't find, and I have a CD, but my CD is scratched. So I was trying to use the CD to get the music off. It's like So that was kind of enough. He sent me a copy of the words, and I went and typed it out. But I was thinking, like, what am I gonna do about this? Who wrote the song? Who wrote the song, Manong's Chicken?
James.
James wrote the song.
Yeah, James wrote the song. Yeah.
Atta, you were the only one who wasn't there that day. But I have a question. What is your favorite memory about James? Who was James, and what role did he play in the group?
Well, James was pretty much the glue to putting together everyone. He had a funny way of doing things because everything about him was just laughing and
yes.
But
yes.
Like any band, we all had little quirks, that we had to work out.
No, hey,
like,
you know what?
Learning how to sing with each other was another experience, and
wow.
Yeah.
Of course with Vinny in the lead and trying to do a 3-part harmony.
That was my weakness.
pretty
Oh, for real,
challenging.
harmonies?
Yeah, because I was a karaoke singer. That's all I did was karaoke.
Yeah.
I
So
remember
with
the first.
Vinny, it helped out that he was the lead. You know?
I would have never guessed that. I would never guess that. You know, I take it for granted that to me, like, everybody sings harmonies until they tell me they cannot, and I'm like, what? Because like, I grew up singing harmonies, right? I sang choir, I sang all kinds of stuff like
Yeah.
that. So I can't fathom that people don't sing harmonies until they tell me, oh, I can't sing harmonies. Then I go, okay, let's rearrange. Vince, since you mentioned it, like, what's your favorite memory about James?
The first time meeting him, I was sent to his house to see if I could join his band, and I went to his house. I went to the back part of his house, and I noticed he had all this.
Yeah, that was an experience already.
Ukulele. He had a ukulele shop.
Because
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
He had a wood shop in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ukuleles, and he asked me, "Oh well, Tanu said you can sing." He goes, "Tanu said you can sing, so I just want to see if if what you're saying is true. So go ahead and sing me something that you might, And I said, "Well, I'll sing some Boys to Men." He looked at me, and goes, "Oh, you gonna try to sing some Boys to Men? All right, let's see what you got." And I started singing, and he looked back at me. "Whoa, you can sing!" Not saying you can sing. So that was my first memory of James, but he was always full of joy. He was always positive. He always looked for the best in everything, to get past whatever obstacles that came our way, and bringing me to their shop for a rehearsal. We tried to sing 96 Degrees, and like I said,
real?
Yeah, I'm a karaoke guy. So I didn't even know when to come in, and they look. I don't know how many times they like, yeah, here when he comes in. Oh, okay. Even with the drum, I'm like, live music is totally different from singing karaoke, because karaoke you always got your cues. So that was my first attempt at singing live music was with Island Storm, and it was an experience.
That is a really good impression of James. That kind of high, raspy, squeaky voice. Yeah, always hugging, always smiling, always coming. Oh, my brother! Oh, little girl! Oh, almost like a husky Mickey Mouse, almost like just.
Oh yeah.
Such a good guy. Like, first day I met him, awesome. How about you, June? Do you have any good memories of James?
Well, not too many people know this. It was Alta that actually got us all together.
Yep.
Oh.
With James. Alta met him when James had a flat tire on the side of the freeway.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, so Alta helped him out with his flat tire. And I guess James saw the ukulele in the backseat of Alta's car and then asked Alta if he plays music. And Alta had told him, a little bit, backyard kind. And so James goes, oh, why don't you bring your friends down? So Alta calls me and tells me, hey, if this guy like putting bands together, he wants to meet us.
Wow.
I was like, oh, okay.
Wow.
When we got to the warehouse where James used to work at, I was like, kind of strange because it's dark and there's this big black guy sitting on the fire hydrant. And I was like, who's that? He goes, no, that's the guy. I was like, okay, we're in a dark warehouse area with a big black guy sitting on the fire hydrant. And the rest was history. He led us into the warehouse. I saw the equipment. I was like, okay, this is legit. He's not going to murder us and scatter our body parts anywhere. Yeah, but he was.
That's funny. That's so funny. That's so funny.
He was a very loving person.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. Des, how about you?
Yo.
Any specific memory, like just something special about James that you and him shared, or just a laugh or something? Please share.
With him, it was mostly how music helped him get through the tough times.
There you go.
We would talk, and from that, I guess that's where he drew on his ability to write the songs, and every song that he wrote, of course, was coming from life experiences and things like that. So he really touched me in that way. I mean, he had that ability to, look at things and just pull things out and start writing. I mean, we go crabbing. He'd take me down we go down Wailua Bridge and go crabbing. He tell me, because he used to drive around the island. He worked for Interstate Battery at that time. So during the daytime, he would see all these places, and he knew I fish and crab. So he would have me go and, hey, let's go grab some crab nets and try over here. So we'd crab here, or we'd go fishing here, and we just talk about how much he considered Hawaii his home, even though he wasn't born and raised here. For him, Hawaii was home, and yeah, he fell in love with the place,
Yeah,
And he made really good ukuleles.
yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He did. Yeah, he did. His woodwork in general, like he was a great woodworker.
Yeah.
And he and I connected over that because my grandfather was a woodworker, and my uncle is a famous woodworker. I'm not gonna mention his name, but he's a very famous woodworker. But that day filming, my favorite thing about that filming was I got to play the drums for you guys, and I was like, oh, so stoked, yay! I get to fake play drums. So sassy. If you guys haven't, you guys watching now haven't guessed, our friend James is already made the sale onto the new area. He's passed away since, but well, we all of these guys over here, we all love him. I especially me. I just found out that he passed away from Vince, or from Des.
Oh.
Who was that told me? Was Des?
Yeah,
Oh,
that was me.
I didn't
That was
know.
me.
I didn't know. He had called me like 2 years ago, maybe 2 years ago, I think, and just told me that he's happy. He's been sick, but he's trying to get out of the hospital and get moving, and that's the last I heard.
Yeah,
That's the last I heard. Sending love,
He
some
was-
special love out to that manly Ohana. But I wanted to talk to you guys just real quick. What are you guys doing now, and what are your guys' future plans? Are you guys doing music or retirement, or what's going on? Start with Vince. How about you, brother?
I'm still working. I work
At where? At Halawa?
I still work at Halawa Prison.
Awesome.
15 years in, coming up on 16 years, and still singing, still entertaining.
Are you still with Guy there, or are you doing your own things on the side?
Still at High Risk, and I'm still affiliated with the 9, but because I've been so busy with High Risk, if I ever can, I'll try and make it out to a Nisha 9 gig, but they're doing pretty well right now. They got their guys. So, but that's my brothers to still help them out.
Right on.
But I plan on retiring from singing this July.
Yeah.
So
okay, cool. Very cool. And so, just spending time with the family now.
Yes, I have a granddaughter. My daughter adopted little girl, and
right on. Holly, congratulations.
Thank you.
That's amazing. That's amazing. How about you, Des? What's your thing now? What are you doing now?
For me, I guess being the oldest of the band, I'm retired, and living up here in Vegas.
Wow.
And just I don't play any place in particular. I mean, that option is always open, but for now, spending my time fishing, getting to know my new home, and
Nice, bro.
of course, as Hawaiians, we're gonna gravitate towards the water. So any kind of ponds I can find, or any place I can throw a fishing line, that's where you find me. I'll be over there.
Sassy. How about you, June? What are you doing now? What's your plans for the future?
I'm still working. I work at the Marriott at the Colina. As far as for the future, there may be music in the future, maybe. But right now, I'm just maybe. But right now, it's all about raising the kids. I have one that's still in elementary, and then I have one that's about to graduate from college. So
wow, get that full range, huh?
Yeah, I own instant babysitter,
young fun kids, and
instant babysitter, and she's also going to become a school teacher. So she helps my son out with whatever he needs with school.
Right on. How about you, Atta?
Well, I'm in Utah now, so yeah, I still got 2 girls in high school. Go Red Raiders.
Oh, yeah, wait. She's at Kauku?
Yes.
Kauku, stanza of a mother.
So I'm in Utah. I'm pretty much like Des, retired, but I'm more retarded, but but getting my health back together. I mean, I just came up here for the health benefits, and yeah, I'm looking at picking up the guitar again, starting to strum, and I'm looking in not really into future gigs, but possibly maybe writing songs or something for my kids, and yeah, so it's wonderful to be up in the snow.
I have 2 other favorite memories besides the filming with you guys. Is your guys' CD release party that we come and hang out at, and I got to meet your mom and dad, Vince.
Yes,
that was a blast. I had a blast at that. And then the second memory was Atta's oldest, her baby Luau.
Yeah.
I asked him if he would jump on stage with us and do a song. He came up and he did Manang's Chicken. And then I did June's part. You know how June does the verbiage? You know how you do the verbiage?
Yeah.
So I did it, but I did it in a Sully voice. Oh, Sully, we need to catch the chicken. It's getting warm. It looked tasty. We get it now. Sully, the whole crowd was just rolling.
Yeah, and everybody was into it. That's funny. Yeah.
In fact, that's what we're gonna do right now. I'm gonna toss to our shoot that we did at the WAIKANE store, and but right now I'm gonna say thank you very much to the original members of Island Store, guys. June, Vince,
Awesome.
Atta, Des, thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
Good to see you, Vinny.
Hey,
Thank you for giving us the
this is awesome. We got to get together again for sure.
For sure.
Yes, definitely.
And before we go, any messages for the people of Hawaii? Any messages to your family? Anybody? One by one. June, you got any messages?
Love the one you with. Love your family always, and praise God always.
Amen. How about you, Vince?
No, not really. Just whatever June said.
I don't care. Whatever you like, say hi to your family. Promote a gig. I don't care.
Family. I got family in Vegas. My brother and my nieces. But just to the people of Hawaii, continue to support local artists and local music.
Amen. Atta, how about you, brother?
Yeah. Likewise, I agree. God is good, and I'm grateful that my kids are growing really well and with their mom in Laie, so everything's well.
Amazing.
But I appreciate everything. Thank you, Sam.
Amazing. No, thank you, brother. And Des, how about you? Let's finish up with you, brother.
Well, just like to say aloha to my family and friends and everyone back home from the 702, and just again keep on supporting local artists, local production, and looking forward to seeing the startup and the relaunch of WAIKANE.
Oh yeah.
Shoots.
Oh yes.
Thank you very much, you guys. Right now, we're gonna go check out the shoot that we did at WAIKANE store.
Aloha.
Aloha.
Cruising around in my automobile.
That's right. If you are cruising around on the windward side, perfect place to pick up snacks is the WAIKANE store right past Kahalu'u. Now, if you hit Kualoa, you went too far. So turn around and come back, because you don't like miss out on the local kind grinds they get.
Hey, these guys, they get all kind of stuff like snacks, candies, chips, pop peanuts, ice cream, and also ice cold drinks.
They even sell ukulele and guitar strings for the aspiring musicians on the windward side. And if you don't know how to play, then Brother Alvin will teach you for a fee.
For free?
No, Sam, for a fee.
Now, these guys, they've been here since 1898, and that's 102 years.
Whoa.
They have perfected the sushi and Korean-style chicken. And here with us today is Island Storm, and they know everything about chicken.
Yeah, they like get your chicken. Hit it, boys.
Early in the evening, near the end of the week, I'm licking
we got to go in the kitchen and meet Auntie Nadine and Auntie Makiko to find out the secret behind the secret. Okay, I went bust my way into the kitchen because I gotta find out the secrets on this delicious makizushi sushi that they make, as well as that ono-ono-licious Korean style chicken. Cruising over here with Auntie Makiko, otherwise known as Auntie Mike. And how long you been making sushi?
Oh, a long time. Cannot keep track.
Okay, probably about what, 10, 15 years, yeah? Because I figure you're about what, 23?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sly. Okay, so what you guys put inside? Let me see. What's all the ingredients here?
Okay. Eggs, tuna, carrots, and that shredded shrimp.
Then you just roll them up. And this has been a hot seller for many, many years, hasn't it?
Yes.
Okay, so you saw how they make the sushi out? Yeah, well, I'm going to show you how Auntie Nadine makes the Korean style chicken that is so famous here at WAIKANE store. Auntie, what's the secret ingredients in the Korean style chicken? Hey, no make you. Come on. I see a little bit of green onion inside there, but what else? Just give me a couple ingredients.
Salt.
Oh, these ladies being tough. She being tough on me. Well, do you guys happen to use any chicken in the secret chicken?
I think so.
A little bit. They're not letting the secret go, and that means you gotta come out here to WAIKANE store to check it out. Now, let's take a look inside the pan, see what's frying. Oh, look at that. Hey, Auntie, how come that one is a little bit papa?
Well, some people like it really, really cooked good, so that's why we make it.
They make it the way you want it. That's my piece right there. I like them dark. Wow. See, Brother Sam, this is what happens when you make nice to the aunties in the
you're
kitchen.
not showing me.
No, no, it's mine.
Okay, then I'll go grab my own then.
Would you believe my luck? It was a Manon driving his little white truck. He came to the door and started wiping his feet. He said,
"Hey, I'm hungry. You got something to eat?"
he looked at the bird and said, she looks finger licking. So I said to the Manon, help me catch that chicken. I'm gonna catch that bird. Oh yes I will. Put him in a pot, cook him on the spot, boil him and cook him, prepare him to taste. If I just get that bird to come my way.
Okay, Mano, I tell you what. Yeah, you go around the corner over there.
Come on, over there.
And then when you jump,
Let me grab.
reach for the leg.
I grab
for the right leg.
Okay. So, where's the leg?
The one on the bottom.
Is that the one with the 3 legs?
Wait,
Four legs.
come.
How many legs you got?
I tell you what.
I grab one
I
leg.
get that tree frog.
Nah, I think I grab
And
the
I
neck.
shoot.
I pull the whole
Like
leg
this.
and I look at the neck.
You grab that head.
Maybe I grab the head. I bite on it. I bite the beak. I bite the beak.
You, I don't know if you understand.
No,
You
no, you bite the
understand
beak.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
You know.
understand.
To the left, to the right.
Right, left.
The right. You got the right one, I got the left.
Right, I got that. Okay?
Okay.
Sige, well, let's go.
Let's go get him. Okay.
We go now.
All right. That was the original Island Storm. I want to give a shout out to all my brothers and say thank you very much for having a great conversation with them. Great memories to talk about James and just all the experiences that we've had since then together as friends. Just good memories, really good memories. If you want to find out more about them, I'm not really sure how you can contact them because they're all doing, their own separate things. Some of them are retired. Some are still playing with music. I think Vince is still with High Risk Factor, and I think he's still an official member of some other bands. But we'll see. We'll see what he decides to do. He says he's gonna retire, but you never know. Musicians never retire. We just keep singing to the day we die. I had a great opportunity to hang out with the owners of WAIKANE store. So other friends of mine, Auntie Nadine and my brother Alden Tokuzato, we had a really cool discussion about the the makizushi and the waikane fried chicken. It's a discussion I had with them. Check it out. Hey, how's it, everybody? I got to hang out with some really cool guests. Allow me to introduce you to Auntie Nadine Tokuzato and my brother Eldon Tokuzato. And they are the proprietors of the WAIKANE store. So as a tradition, Auntie Nadine, Eldon, I gotta ask you guys, what school you grad in? What year you grad?
Me? I went to Castle High School and I graduated 1969.
Hey,
My whole
Black Knights.
elementary first.
60. Wait, you graduated when? What? When?
1969.
Wow, that's the year I was born.
Really? Wow.
How about you, Eldon?
Well, just to get things straight, I'm not anything like a proprietor or anything. There's a term called garut.
Oh,
I was born into the garut position, and let's see, I went to Castle, and I would grad 1992.
wow. So
I actually remember that. Wow. Yeah, 1992.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was Kauku 87.
Oh, wow.
Kamehameha 90. And like just wow, 92. I'm
Yeah,
trying to remember. I know somebody from the class of 90, but I don't know anybody from 92.
Oh, yeah. No mention, because you must know when boss me out.
No, I
I'm gonna get lick kids from
me. I was a good guy back then. I swear. In a year, I think you guys are about to celebrate you guys quincentennial, your quincentennial, and 125 years pretty soon, right? That's what a year from now.
Sometime this year. I don't know.
It's going to be this year for 125. That's amazing. I have a question. So how many buildings have been WAIKANE store over the years?
Well, we own one in on Bishop Street, and one in on Kalakaua. And no, just joking. I think my mom can answer.
Is this one the original building, or did the hurricanes knock down some and then you had to rebuild, or but like 125 years gotta be other buildings, no? Or this is the
unlike me, my mom can coherently answer that question, so I'm gonna let her speak now about that. Yeah.
Auntie Nadine, what I was just curious. I was curious.
This is the second building. The first one got all termite eaten. So after the war, the military didn't need their army mess hall. So my uncle and his friend hauled it over here. So part of the mess hall became the WAIKANE store, and the other part became quarters next door.
Wow, what was it, a tent or a Quonset hut, or was it actual?
Oh, it was an actual building.
Wow, that's amazing. I'm curious. So, have you guys always been selling chicken and sushi at the WAIKANE store, or what did you guys start out as?
The sushi started, I don't know, maybe in the 70s. And then in the 80s, this guy came and he gave me the eye, and he said, "Oh, if you don't sell chicken, I'm not buying sushi." So I had this recipe in mind, kind of basic recipe, and I said, "Okay, I'm gonna try it." And so it was easy doing just 5 pounds of chicken at a time, but yeah, people got attracted to it, so we have to make quite a bit more now. It takes a lot of hours to
really interestingly, when we first started, well, not we, my grandmother started selling sushi. She used to sell them by the piece. So we have we sell them by eight pieces now per roll.
Yep.
But she used to sell them by piece, you know.
Wow.
I wish we could go back to those times.
Like just 10 cents, but you know.
Wow.
Please.
Oh, that's more than worth it. And you know what? There is nothing. You said simple recipe, but there's nothing simple about you guys' chicken. That thing is amazing. That thing is very in-depth, very complicated flavors. Like you bite into it and it explodes in flavor, and it is a really great treat. If you guys listening have never eaten it before, you're in for a great surprise. Like that thing is just wow, just amazing. When I was young, WAIKANE store was always our stop for snacks because I'd be like, Windward Mall wasn't built yet. There was only like a little strip mall where Safeway stands, and that would be our our trip to town. So you guys were our snacks. And then I was telling your mom earlier, the only other thing that we used to grab when we drive past the WAIKANE area is we used to always go stop by Mrs. Matayoshi's bananas. So my question is, who were some of the other people that came through? Like, did you guys have like royalty? Because you guys are around when the Hawaiian royalty was here. So did you guys have royalty that visited, or some old, back in like 1920s when all the stars used to come to Hawaii? Did you guys have famous visitors back then, or who were some of the notables that stopped by WAIKANE store?
Well, I would have to say yes, but back then we never know anybody. So
no, but seriously though, like
yeah. Well, I mean, like in recent times, we've had we had like sumo wrestlers, right? Akebono, those guys like that,
yes.
and yeah, the famous Percy Kipapo came in, wrestler. I mean, he was like family to us, He adopted grandma, and let me see, Uncle Sam Choi always stops in. He stops in every at least once a year. Yeah, Uncle Sam Choi comes in at least once a year, and we got Tanowai Reed, the
yes.
I meant the I almost said bodyguard by mistake, but it's the stunt double for Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, a bunch of really neat people, came into the store.
So funny. You mentioned Sam Choi. Sam Choi grew up in a similar situation that you did, Alden. So you grew up in the store always. Sam Choi's father ran a store out in Laie called
Very familiar with it.
Yeah. And
Sam's store, yeah.
Sam's store. That was the nickname. Yeah, it wasn't called Sam. The title wasn't Sam's store. It was called Laie Cash and Carry. But I was by there every day talking to the old man. So yeah, you guys had a very similar upbringing, like living in the store, selling goods, and yeah, his specialty, his fried chicken, and sushi though was pocket cake and soda.
Oh yeah, that's right. I used to get that too from over there.
Yes. So good. So good. That's Laia's personal favorite. Yeah.
Yeah, they made them good over there.
Oh, just amazing. Mouth-watering. And that really cheap knee-high soda. You don't get that kind anymore. You don't get that kind anymore. Brother, I have a question. So do you guys still sell strings at the shop?
We do.
We do. Woo-hoo! The strings are, it's surprising. Like strings are something that you can only normally get in town. Yeah, hardly anybody around here in Kaneohe area sells strings. And do you still do lessons?
No.
No, for real, you don't.
No more any room for lessons.
Got it.
I just leave it to my guitar sensei, Jimmy Funai. Uncle Jimmy is the lessons guy. He knows A to Z how to teach a person the proper way to play guitar. So, I decided, I'm not really good. I'm not cut out for this stuff. So
he's also a great harmonica player.
The son.
That's the son. That's the son. Oh, okay.
Story, yeah.
Oh, I thought it was Jimmy because we had a harmonica player play on one of our albums. And Aaron had told me it was Jimmy Funai, so I was like, "Oh, awesome!"
He's a great guitarist. Yeah,
I was talking about. I asked you about the lessons. Earlier we were talking about somebody that we had in common. somebody who is very, very special in our lives. Would you elaborate a little bit about our master Lyle Ritz?
Yeah, ukulele master, bass master, music master,
Yes.
Lyle Ritz. You know, the great Gabe Baltazar, Uncle Gabe, even said,
Yes.
Lyle. You know, at that time in the 90s, I used to go and visit Uncle Gabe all the time and try to pick his brain and stuff. And he said, "Oh yeah, Lyle Ritz, yeah, he's one of the best bassists in the whole world."
Yeah, that's right.
And it was true, especially at that time, that he was one of the best functional bassists, because I mean he was recorded on like probably about 5,000. They
Like-
say 3,000, but more like 5,000.
Like some of the biggest hits on the West Coast. Yeah, he laid down upright bass for a lot of those hits. Yeah, he was a staple.
And he was on every one of. Oh, sorry. He was on every one of the Beach Boys tunes.
Yes,
Like,
yes,
just for
yes.
instance,
That's
you know.
right. That's right. No, I was just gonna say, do you have a memory about Lyle that you'd love to share?
Oh yeah. Memory about Lyle. Oh yeah. Speaking of lessons, okay, I got a good one.
Go ahead.
So we were I wanted to give this a shot. So I was teaching adult school ukulele lessons, yeah. And
What, at the city county adult school?
yeah. When
The night school? Oh, right on.
community college,
Yeah.
an extension of that. It was at Kalama Beach Park, and
Oh, right on.
I was into different kinds of stuff than what people were interested in. So I was all wrong. I was all kapakai, So actually, what I was supposed to be doing was teaching songs, but I was trying to teach music theory to all these adults, and some of them were senior citizens. So by the end of the term, I wanted to bring in somebody real special, so I brought Lyle Ritz in, Uncle Lyle, And so what I did was, as a joke, I sat him alongside all the students.
That's funny.
Just to make him seem like he was one of the students. I said, Uncle Lyle, sit right there, okay?
That is so funny. That's so funny.
And then so I announced him, and he came up, and I don't think anybody knew who he was. I thought people were going to be like, "Wow, it's Lyle Ritz," and but nobody there really knew who he was, because they were just getting into ukulele,
Yeah, he's just unassuming, quiet, smiling, real gentle voice when he talks, and
he was full of jokes too, man. He was so funny.
Great guy. What a great.
I don't. Oh, here's another one. Another one was, so a friend of mine, his name is Bruce Hamada, really on fire musician, incredible bassist. He could play anywhere in the world,
Okay.
And so Uncle Lyle used to take me and sometimes Andrew Kitakis.
Okay.
Around From Ko'olau
Ko'olau guitar,
but now he owns what's called the ukulele site.
Ukulelesite.com. That's right. Yep.
But Uncle Lyle used to take us around to listen to some music, and one day he took us to Halekulani to see Bruce Hamada, and while Bruce was playing, Lyle walks in like this, and Bruce couldn't contain his laughter. It was so funny.
That's hilarious.
It was so funny. Yeah, he was so full of gags.
Yeah, Bruce used to play music with Hula, the Hut Jumpers.
Did he really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, so he used to play for
his little electric upright. And, I used to go watch the Hut Jumpers play at the Don Ho's and all over. Yeah.
I missed a lot of stuff in my life.
So the Honolulu is rife for entertainment, and if you want to find some really good stuff, it's been available for the years. Your guys' stuff. is there any specific things that you guys sold at WAIKANE store? I'm gonna bring you back to WAIKANE store. Is there any things that you guys started with? Like, did you guys just sell like lumber, or just you guys, you know, was it were the special things that you guys sold? Because 125 years, and if you only sold sushi since the 70s, I'm curious what was sold at the store from before.
My mom used to make a modest living selling canned goods.
Cool. Like you used to make it yourself, Auntie Nadine?
No,
like jar peaches and all that stuff?
No, we were a grocery store. So
okay, I get it.
Our shelves were lined with canned goods and like
dinner sausage, spam. Okay.
Yeah, all those things.
Wow.
And then the big stores opened up and the supermarkets. So people stopped coming here for groceries.
Yeah.
We had to start we had to find a new niche, you know.
Yeah.
That's what started us in the sushi.
Wow.
And the chicken and cookies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh, good fun telling these sad stories to you, brother Sam.
No, this is awesome. This is awesome. I think people take it for granted that the chicken and sushi is there, but like it's always nice to find out like what kind of other history the WAIKANE store has had in the past.
Yeah.
Is there any like things that I'm gonna go back to the 125 years? Is there anything that you guys are gonna do for the 125 years? I'm curious if you guys gonna have like a celebration or anything.
I think that we're already celebrating that we're still doing it.
Okay.
Buying more chicken. Hoping we can pay the Hiko bill. You know?
That's everybody. That's everybody in the whole world.
Yeah. We're
how to afford the land use.
Jubilant. We're jubilant at being able to get through another month of all of the electric.
I see.
That's
with that being said, brother, I'm so happy you guys could come and hang out with me today. And is there any message that you want to send out to the family from WAIKANE, or anything that you want to say?
Well, first of all, I want to tell you something about the song.
Sure.
You know, you really display how learned you are as a person, because you know, like for one thing, you know, the song is just great. The chord changes are fantastic. The lyrics are really catchy, you know, and real smart, you know.
Thank you.
What's real interesting is, unlike the rest of the people on this planet, you said maki zushi.
Yeah.
And
your mom taught me that. The first time we went, I said, "Oh, that's some great sushi." And she says, "No, brother Sam, it's maki sushi." And I was like, "Oh!" So I asked you, what's the difference? And you was explaining exactly what the maki sushi was. So I was educated. I loved it.
It's just crazy Japanese spelling rules and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Also, so like, wait, then I have another question then. Brother, so what are you, Sansei, Ise? What generation?
Okay, so for me, interestingly, from my mom's side, I'm Yonsei, I believe.
Oh, very cool.
Grandma was Nisei. Yeah, because my grandma was Nisei.
That's first generation.
Sansei, and then that's second.
Oh,
actually,
second generation. That's right. Second generation.
She was born in Hawaii, and then she went back to she went to Japan to live when she was very young. But see, I'm actually a Nisei from my dad's side, because he was straight from Okinawa.
Very cool.
Yeah,
very cool. My wife is Sansei. Her grandfather worked for the Robinsons on Niihau, and then her mom, and then her. Yeah.
Oh.
So that means if you're Yonsei, that means and Auntie Nadine, you're a Sansei, third generation. Sorry, I say English because
like the restaurant,
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, DK, because DK is Sansei. That's right. Well, that's amazing. Wait, okay, so messages. Anything that you want to say, Auntie Nadine, to your family and friends, or anybody out there, or promote a gig or whatever? I don't care. Wait, whatever you want to say, please. Well, whatever. If you want to say hi to your friends at church, hey, hi, church friends, and please, the floor is yours. Please.
Thank you, everybody, for supporting us all this 125 years, all the generations. We've had big men come in and say, oh, they used to come here with their grandfather.
Yeah.
And they were teeny tiny kids, you know.
Yeah.
We really appreciate everybody's support.
That's amazing. And all that. Yeah, so you want to share with them?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I want to say to all of the WAIKANE store Ohana customers, but you're more like Ohana. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for allowing us to be able to do all this crazy kind stuff, you know, that we do. And this message also goes out to you crazy people, even the worst of you customers, because you know what? I'm going to tell you, every single one of you guys, like the version that comes to this store is the best in the whole world. So even you crazy people, you guys are not nearly as crazy as some of the people elsewhere. We really appreciate you, you know, but and then, you know, we got the ones who have really put thought and brought their hearts with them when they come in to support us, you know. They say, oh yeah, we got to support mom and pop stores, and you know, they have us in mind to deliberately take care of us in a sense, you know. Thank you very much, and we hope we don't ever disappoint you, and we really want to be able to continue to serve you. Aloha.
Right on. That's a beautiful message. You know, I want to allow me to say thank you to you guys, the Tokusatsu Ohana. I appreciate you very much. You guys are a big part of my growing up on the North Shore and the East Shore side. Like the memories of us stopping by and grabbing those peanuts, man. I love it. So,
you know, I want to say one more thing.
Oh, sure, go ahead.
Sam and Lena, thank you guys. I've wanted to somehow slip this in. When we had first done this, when we first met, it was kind of crazy because I was just trying to figure out who I was, and still yet I have no idea yet. But the thing is, you know, when we did this thing, one thing that really stood out, besides my making Ohana with you guys, that, bruh, I don't know if I ever told you this, but we had a line going out the door when that show.
That's amazing. That's awesome.
It was ridiculous, man.
That's what we wanted. Like Lena and I, we wanted to do the show that would help all our locals, you know, and small businesses. That's the backbone of our economy. And everyone says, no, it's tourism. No, it's not. It's small businesses, people like you guys, you know, that work hard and try to scrimp together stuff to keep the rest of the community afloat. I love it. I support you guys. And you let me know if you guys got something coming up. I'd love to share on my Facebook or Instagram or YouTube or whatever. Happy to help you guys. I appreciate you guys very much. And with that being said, we're gonna kick this back over to Lena, and we're gonna show a little bit of a video that we had showed earlier back on Friday. But mahalo, you guys. Aloha.
Aloha. Thank you for your Ohana-ship.
If you were driving through the windward side on the way to the North Shore, an oasis of joy is what you'll find right there at WAIKANE store. WAIKANE folk, they all know of this treasure to behold. Makizushi, WAIKANE fried chicken, it's worth its weight in gold. If I procrastinate, get there late, my chances will expire. So I kiss my wife and wave goodbye to be there early, so there's no worries. Haina iya mai ana kapuana. These grinds is no kaoi. Monkey sushi, WAIKANE fried chicken, right there at WAIKANE store. My mouth's still broken. Meet me at WAIKANE store. All right. That was a great conversation. Man, you learned so much about things that you never knew before. Something really interesting that we talked on behind the scenes. Both Alden and I learned from a very good friend of ours, Mr. Lyle Ritz. I had no idea. And it turns out that Lyle was meeting and helping local musicians here in the island while he was living here in out in Kailua, which is massively interesting to me. If you didn't know, I'm an ukulele player here in the islands. I love to play music. I've been playing music for almost 40 years with a group called Vaihi, amongst other groups, right? Because I've performed with a lot of different groups all through the years. My wife and I have backed up Daniel Ho. We worked with Justin Young. We worked with the All-Star Band, right? Davey D and all them. Just really cool people. It's always a great experience as a musician, because the musician circle here in Hawaii is really small. Everybody knows everybody, you know, or everybody's heard of everybody. So it's a very, very small world here in Hawaii. Well, as a musician anyway. But I want to thank you guys for coming along. I hope you be educated or enjoyed or just found this interesting just a little bit. If you have somebody that you want me to talk to, please throw me a line at yahoo at yahoo.com. Let's see, it's localkinegrindz at yahoo.com. The website should be right here on the screen. I'll put it there. And that's localkinegrindz at yahoo.com. And that's what I want to do. I want to have, local conversations with talk about how we live life here in Hawaii, or things we love to eat, especially the music that we love to listen to. I will gonna say mahalo nui loa to Island Storm, to Auntie Nadine, to my brother Eldon. You guys have a beautiful, beautiful week, and aloha.